This episode of the Red Bull Rant is brought to you by the fine patrons that support us through patreon.com/Red Bull Rant. You can support us for the low price of $1 a month, and you can get exclusive content, including a monthly wrap-up for the New York Red Bulls. We want to send a special shout-out to our patrons who support us at $5 a month. That is our producer-level reward. Thank you to Jeremiah Dempster and William Martin. Now, on to the show.
The Red Bull Rant is a free-flowing podcast with three soccer-loving idiots who don't know when to shut their dumb potty mouths. So listener discretion, yeah, it's pretty much advised.
Welcome, my friends, to the show of friends. This is the Red Bull Rant podcast. I'm your host, Jason Iapicco.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah, that's right. This is episode 292, the I Quit match.
You know, I thought I was going to be the most anti doing this podcast this week, honestly, but...
Let's just get this turd over with. But before we get the turd over with, because I know once we go into the pit of despair, we're not going to emerge from it. Hats off to Seeing Red for getting, I'd say, close to 100 fans to watch the game at Grasshopper up in Morristown. I mean, I invited a friend. I said, yeah, there'll probably be like 20, 30 people there. And there was a hell of a lot more than that. So that was really cool. Hopefully we can all as a fan base do that again next season at some point.
Well, there goes my like.
I'm not even going to like that.
That was it.
Yeah. So that's our likes. We can just skip that shit and just go to the misery.
All right. So first, 3-0 loss. We know what happened. Tweets. Drew, you want to read those out? I know there's only like two of them.
Well, I won't read the run tweet because you can just play the voicemail.
That's fair enough.
But Austin Phillips said we were playing a man down the whole match.
Don't like it.
Ron McReff said, what the heck is wrong with Chris Armas? How do you not go crazy on the referee? And what the F is going on? How did Mawil get boot marks? How was BWP not fouled on the second goal? How no handball in the 80th minute corner? What the F was Chris doing? And then there was definitely a good meme of the angry face on the Please Rate Our Service today, which you actually see at Red Bull Arena. They have those. So let's just start punching that red button.
So here's the funny thing. I'm not going to rail against the referee because aside from the Mawil thing, he didn't get much wrong. At least I don't think so. Mawil chest mark thing, not the other offside thing.
The conspiracies and pictures of Martinez playing a ball down with his hand before scoring a goal.
I forgot about that. You're right. That should have been, but that's on VAR not giving him or not telling him to look at it,
and the referee for not seeing the play right in front of his face.
Yeah. Anyway, voicemail. This is pretty much what the one tweet said.
Hey guys, this is Taxi. Just so you know, that moment as you watch the game again, that's so Metro. Once again, that's so Metro. Red Bulls, new Red Bulls, Metro Stars. That's so Metro. Out.
Is this a Metro?
It is.
It's very. But it seems like he relishes in it. And a lot of this crowd seems to like never want to win. They just relish in the That's So Metro.
It's like they wouldn't know what that happens after they win. It's like Boston Red Sox fans. Like, what do you do after 86 years of not winning anything? Actually, no, more than that, but.
Yeah, it's like Boston still thinks they're underdogs. And it's like, you have two great teams.
And you had the Celtics not that long ago.
Yeah, and the Bruins won one too, didn't they?
Yep. Cool. Good for Boston. Great. Wonderful. Isn't that nice?
That's where we got to, all right?
But first off, there's no likes, right? Aside from what you already mentioned.
Nope,
not at all.
Fuck the likes. Just rant on everything else. Who wants to go first?
Oh, God. Well, let's see. Do you want to start with the fact that they yet again run a playoff game and didn't play their usual game plan?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't we just talk about what I fucking hate more than anything else is that when you're supposedly the best team in the league, you should play your game and let other teams adjust to you and not you adjust to another team. I don't care where the fuck the game's being played.
Yep.
You know what I'm really tired of? Games where they're throwing the ball up the field, launching it up, and hoping their one forward gets it.
I thought Hans Baca was the coach again.
Yeah. Yep.
It's like you bring it up. That's exactly it. I mean, they had some goal scoring struggles for a decent portion of the late summer and early fall because in that time Armas was instituting a possession oriented approach to complement the high press, and we were all like, awesome, this combination is exactly what we've been asking for, exactly what we needed in the playoffs. And then here we go, and they bunker like Guatemala playing Argentina. I mean, what the hell were they doing? There wasn't even a high press. There was no medium press.
Nope.
There was nothing. They didn't battle for balls. As soon as they lost the ball, they would just retreat, or if they got it, they just boot it forward and wish for the best. I mean, how do you expect to win? I mean, especially when road goals matter so much in these playoffs. How do you expect to do anything? I mean, whether you like the penalty or dislike the referee's VAR decision or not, when you play prevent defense, you're asking for them to score 3 goals. You're asking for it. And now you've dug yourself in such a monumental hole. I mean, my God, we were panicking over 1-0 against Columbus. And now you got this. I mean, it's like this organization just doesn't want to win. Like the MLS Cup. I mean, for God's sakes, can we get a coach who doesn't overthink playoff games? The last 3 all have blown playoff games or at least elimination games because they've overthought things. It's mind-boggling. And now, apparently they're calling season ticket holders. I mean, I guess not as 2019 people because I didn't get a call to beg them to still come to the game. You're just gonna have a dead crowd, and if Atlanta scores 1 pretty early, I don't blame anyone for leaving.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is a disaster, a freaking disaster.
How about the stat that the Red Bulls average, I think it's 11 possessions per game in the final third. Like they start with possession on the final third 11 times a game.
Mm-hmm.
0 in this game.
0. Yep.
0. No possessions that started in the final third. How is that even fucking possible? It's only possible by you not pressing at all.
And I love the excuse like, well, Connor Lee he's one player and he's serviceable. Is he great?
Right.
No. And was he at fault, or at least partially on, I think, at least the second goal? Yes.
And the first.
And the first 2 maybe. All right. Yeah, because
they did from his side.
Yeah, because they didn't. They just kind of sat there and watched Jeffrey Lornowitz
throw a ball in. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. I get it. He's not as good as Kamar Lawrence, but come on. He's not 3 goals worse than Kamar Lawrence. It's
not by himself.
Exactly. It's I don't know what it is with this team. I don't know what it is with, and I don't. I haven't seen the excuse tried out there, but don't give me the international break. Atlanta had it too, and they sent 5 players out too. So I don't want to hear that. We lost our momentum. Like, who gives a fuck? It happens. Deal with it.
On top of all this other stuff about the changing identity at the last minute, just where is individual effort at key moments? Like that first goal, why isn't Murillo like putting an arm into Martinez's back or getting into his face, like something to challenge him?
Yeah.
Like, don't just assume Parker's going to clear the ball because Parker tried what he could. Like, he can only jump so high.
Yep. And
I don't blame Parker for missing. It's just the ball was just an inch too high and he missed it. But Murillo stood there for God knows what reason the whole time through. And the first thing I see is Parker turn around and start yelling at him. And good thing, Parker, because he deserved to be fucking yelled at for that.
Yeah, I mean, not that anyone had a great game, but Murillo was pretty terrible. And he's been good all season, so he was pretty bad.
I caught him not doing anything.
Yeah. Yeah, I forget who pointed out, whether it was Charles Baum or on MLSsoccer.com, and forgive me, I don't remember the writer on The Athletic. One of them pointed out is like, look at how many of these plays Red Bulls, who are known for going full speed for 90 minutes, are jogging back, and it's I don't know if
the second goal, Maria should have been the one covering that pass that made it through.
Well, everyone was too busy just watching the ball. There's three defenders just watching the ball.
Yeah.
No one watched the guy behind them.
Well, I think Parker kind of overran it, but I mean, either way, he still watched it.
Yep.
Oh no, wait. I forget which goal, but and then that last goal was just nobody stood up to just pressure the guy.
Yep.
Don't make a shot from 25 yards any sort of easy. And not that the shot he took was the easiest shot, but stepping up cuts off that angle for that ball to even curve around you. Like, there's only so much you, and don't get me wrong, there's a good deal of pressure, a good of it that should lay on Armas for going with a defensive gaming plan, but at some point the players got to do their jobs, and there was a lot of players that didn't do their jobs at key moments in this game.
Yeah, but again, I think when you ask an offensive team like that to bombard you, what do you expect? I mean,
you mean one of the best offensive teams all season?
Yeah, the team with the highest goal scorer in league history.
Yeah,
just
let them keep coming right down the field.
Yeah. Never mind that you beat them earlier in the season in their house 3-1, playing your game.
Right,
and that they specifically went to 3 men in the back because we destroyed them in September.
Mm-hmm.
And listen, I get it. The first 15 minutes, you want to make sure you don't give up that goal. Fine, I can get it.
Yeah, no, the Rebels have done that. They've kind of felt out the game again, and that's fine. I agreed.
But then start turning the pressure up.
Mm-hmm.
Because before Tata made his adjustment, we could have absolutely killed them.
Mm-hmm.
We had the shot like between the 15th and 25th minute, and we just didn't take it.
Yep. Yeah, once, I mean, I feel like Tata salivated when he saw that that's how the game was going to go.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to let us play up to you? Okay. Yeah. That's fine. We're not going to do Columbus. We're just going to do ourselves then and get this to work.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know what? Let's go after the left back who doesn't start regularly, who's slower than your starting left back.
Yep.
Who therefore requires extra help, like from Royer and Parker and Aaron Long.
Mm-hmm.
That will allow us to create more space in the middle of the field. It's almost like watching Lade get beat on a straight foot race. No funny business, just a straight foot race was the thing that Tata needed to say, oh, hey, we can do this.
Mm-hmm.
And for Armas not to change his game plan.
Also, okay, if you want to talk international break, Tyler Adams was not Tyler Adams.
No.
Was not him. You did not see him flying down that field like you usually do, helping out the wing backs, especially Connor Lade, who fucking needed all the help he could get. I mean, he was letting guys get past him several times. It's
not even like Lade let him. It was just he physically couldn't keep up with him.
Right. Right.
And Aaron Long, of all people, was the one having the cover for it.
Again, you got to. I mean, Joseph Martinez played. Almiron played. I think Almiron flew from South Africa. So I mean,
he flew like 20,000 miles.
So it's and Tyler Adams is a 19-year-old kid. I don't care. I wish Dave Saracen did not play two of our best players for 90 minutes in that game. Absolutely, but again, it's not a thing that the Atlanta United themselves didn't have to deal with. So, and Tyler Adams is a 19-year-old kid. It's a ball of energy. Go,
And welcome to life as a professional soccer player that plays internationally.
Yeah, if he can't, in Red Bull Leipzig, if he needs a day off because he went on international break, see how long he keeps a job.
Right.
And nobody. I mean, even like Kaku. What the fuck has he done lately?
Get into a shiny match with Tata?
Yeah, that's about it.
Yep.
They were all dog shit.
And of course, BWP scores a goal. We go, oh wow, this is what we needed from this guy. This is where he's needed desperately. The guy who we talk about scores a lot of playoff goals, but not timely ones.
Mm-hmm.
And what happens? Called back.
Of course.
Called back.
Which, by letter of the law, technically is correct, but I don't necessarily agree with the call.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, if call someone else out who hasn't played since the Portland game, Ben Mines, your little tweet, like, if you don't believe, don't show up. Shut the fuck up. Now is not the time to taunt anybody. Especially when you don't play. I don't care if he's 17.
And, all right, blanket statement for fans that also make the same exact argument.
We're different. We're crazy.
Well, no, here's the thing. Just because I logically think that the team is probably not going to win, like I put the odds of winning at like 0.001%. Just because I logically think they can't win doesn't mean I don't support the team.
Mm-hmm. You
don't get to tell me whether I show up to their game or not because I think we're going to win.
Yeah. I paid money. I'm going. That's how I look at it.
Yep.
I mean, not that I'm going because it's a Thursday night game 2 hours away from me.
Mm-hmm.
But if I was able to go, nobody has the right to tell me how I can choose to support this team.
Yeah. I would not be shocked if that stadium is half empty. It will. I don't think it'll be. One, Thursday night. Weeknights are crap anyway. And two, there's so many good reasons not to go.
Yeah. Listen, they had their opportunity to give fans a reason to show up.
Mm-hmm.
And they just took the biggest shit I've ever seen in the playoffs ever.
Mm-hmm.
I can't recall a loss this bad and embarrassing. And again, we know that Atlanta is again the 1A, 1B team with the Red Bulls. We beat them on the last day of the year. They're a great team, but that's no excuse to get blown out 3-0. There's none. Especially when you didn't play your way. You weren't getting beaten because you were high pressing and they got through it.
Yeah.
It's just not what happened.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's one thing. It's like people I think people often forget too is that high press is defense. Mm-hmm. It keeps the ball away from your goal,
right?
Which is a good thing.
You're trying to create turnovers on their side of the field,
and I don't know. And it's funny because not only did the Red Bulls kind of shit the bed for their own fans, they kind of shit the bed for the league. Everybody was looking forward to this series.
Yep.
Now why even watch Thursday night?
Right? Yeah.
I'll give you reasons why when we get to that part of the show.
Well, if we don't have anything else, we can get to that part of the show.
Sure.
All right.
So Thursday night, November 29th, 7:30 p.m. On Fox Sports 1, Red Bulls hosting Atlanta in the second leg of the Eastern Conference Finals. If the Red Bulls, these are the possible results. 3-0 Red Bulls win, the series goes to extra time. A 4-0 win or any 5+ goal victory will see the Red Bulls through.
All right.
And that's because one goal means we now have to beat them outright. So
we know.
And anything I didn't mention is a loss. So a three goal win, that's not 3-0, and we're still out.
Red Bulls posted the little squares,
Yeah.
Oh boy, that was the saddest thing you've ever seen.
Yeah.
All right, Pat. So what about this game do you want to talk about?
All right, well, reasons to show up. So, on the 1 in a million chance the Red Bulls come back and win this whole thing, you will be in attendance for one of the greatest Red Bull games of all time. So, that is one reason to show up. Another reason I decided to look up what are some of the greatest comebacks from a one-leg victory. And it's happened. It's happened from even greater odds. Just, I believe, 2 years ago, PSG won at home against Barcelona 4-0. And Barcelona I think they won in Barcelona, if I recall correctly. Completely trounced them. And then Barcelona went to PSG and won 6-2. So crazy things happen.
If only we were Barcelona.
Yeah. Agreed, but I'm just saying. Well, then you want a lesser team. I mean, the one I quoted when we were all miserable and leaving Grasshopper, although the score was slightly different. In the 2009-2010 Europa semifinal, Juventus went up against Fulham 3-1, and then the following game, Fulham won. I believe it was 4-1 to win. So crazier things have happened. There is a chance that this could go Red Bull's way. However slim it is. But at the same time, if Atlanta scores early and you decide to say, well, I got work in the morning, I wouldn't blame you.
Well, so why don't you give your predict? Why don't you just slide that right into your prediction then?
I predict Red Bulls will win the game, but I don't think they'll win the series.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a prediction. Even though we usually don't make predictions, but my feeling is what we see every year in the playoffs with this team when they'll be winning 2-0, and Bradley Wright Phillips is going to have some amazing opportunity right in front of the goal mouth, and it's not going to go in the net. Mm-hmm. And we're not going to be able to force extra time because that's what happens every year. Every year they need that one goal.
Yep.
Frankly, I mean, I believe in this team at home. I believe they're a very good team at home. But you're talking about an Atlanta team that will at least be bunkering for 45 minutes. Mm-hmm. At least.
If not more.
Because, that's what I'm saying, at least. Because they have a 3-goal lead. Why bother to press the situation? Well, why?
Mm-hmm. Because one goal basically destroys any hope.
Sure, but you can sit back and then just counter on one play.
True. Yeah. AKA the Columbus Crew method.
Right. And then that'll be game over. Mm-hmm. My thought is that it's going to be 1-0. The Red Bulls will score maybe in the 86th minute, make it 2-0, and then you'll have that typical mad scramble, and nothing will happen, and we'll all go home breaking things.
Yep.
For whatever it's worth, on November 9th, I know that's a while ago. In 2003, the Earthquakes completed a comeback against LA Galaxy in the MLS Cup playoffs, so at least there's that.
There you go.
Okay.
I mean, at least that's an MLS thing. All I remember is when we talked about the second leg of the Columbus series was two things. One, basically having a perfect match, which is even more so now. And two, I think we said they had to score in the first 15, 20 minutes. I feel like now this is the first 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sure is.
Pretty much you need 2 goals in the first half.
Preferably in the first 5, honestly.
Yeah.
But if you don't score within the first 10, that's going to start creeping in real quick.
Can we re-sign Tim Cahill and Mike Gorilla? Maybe they can partner up and just,
destroy everybody.
Half that 7-second.
Yeah, right. 2 fastest goals in league history. Yeah. Not make that happen again.
Not to throw more shit on shit on whatever we call it. MLS posted at 12:30 today a tweet saying the odds to most likely to win MLS Cup. Do you guys want to guess what New York Red Bulls are at?
10.
2.
Pat is closest. 4.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what kills me too? Seeing what the score was in the Western Conference final game.
Yep.
That kills. That really hurts my feelings.
Mm-hmm.
Just knowing that was a scoreless draw. God damn it.
I think the best response to the MLS tweet is a Red Bull fan saying, well, at least there's a 92, because Portland has an 8% chance, according to this, to win MLS Cup. Mm-hmm. So the response is, well, at least it's a 92% chance for the Red Bulls to go to the Champions League.
Yeah.
Yeah, because what is it? Only Portland can stop them, right?
Yeah, if Portland wins MLS Cup, it's the only way we don't get into the Champions League next year.
Right. I'm pretty sure it's not going to fucking happen.
Yeah.
Well, better get your asses up for Champions League next year.
Yay.
Yeah, that's gonna be a fun start to Champions League, right? Coming off of losing the playoffs like this.
Well, they haven't yet, technically.
It's just a formality.
I'm so happy I'm already starting to think about next year.
Yeah.
This shouldn't be the way. It should be a close game going into Thursday. That's all that should be on my mind, but it's so not. Because how can it be?
Because they have to do this every year. Every year, especially when they have high hopes.
Yep.
The only bright side I see right now is that unless we get to 2-0, my expectations are shot. So basically any result is going to be a plus. And if we lose, it's already expected.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? The Jets suck this year. I didn't expect nothing out of them anyway. I might as well enjoy my December.
Yep.
I guess.
It's the only thing I have to hold on to is the fact that if this ends now, at least I can enjoy December without dealing with crap anymore. I can basically ignore sports till January, February. Because the Jets are doing jack shit. All right. Anything else for this game?
No, I'm so fucking mad.
Okay. So Western Conference Finals, like Truman said, was 0-0 draw in Portland. Leg 2 is at Sporting Kansas City on Thursday, 9:30 p.m. on ESPN. If you so care to watch at that point.
I will not. After Thursday, I have a feeling I will not be watching any more MLS for the rest of the season.
Yeah. Dumping ground. Do you guys have anything you want to talk about?
Yeah, I'm still mad.
Go for it.
No, I'm still mad about the last game on Sunday. I'm still mad. I want to take a dump on their heads.
Diego Maradona had a funny post-game interview at ESPN Deportes. I don't know if any of you saw it.
Nope.
Where somebody just asked him, what do you think about the quality of Liga MX or whatever? Or he's in the second division, I think, so whatever that is. And he just goes, I mean, I'm not even joking. That is what he did. And it was highly entertaining.
Was he having a stroke while trying to comment?
Yeah,
surprised me.
I just don't think he actually. I think he's a name. I don't know if he puts much thought into anything.
Was he having a coke stroke?
And I guess Dumping Brown too. Hey, guess what? The U.S. still doesn't have a coach. Everything sucks. Christmas is canceled.
Santa, stay home. Stay home this year, Santa.
Yeah.
Non-soccer related, but without being able to hear this, what is it? The American Football Alliance?
Sure. The Alliance of American Football. I don't know. It's fucking dumb.
They have a team in Birmingham. What league has ever succeeded with a team in Birmingham?
Oh, I'm sorry. You said succeeded. I was about to say the XFL.
Yeah.
I was going to say the Premier League.
Yeah.
Well, we're talking about successful, so.
Yeah.
But anyway, not actually hearing this QB draft, I just have to say, one, it's funny that you have a QB only draft because those are the only players you can so far convince you to join your league. Apparently.
Yeah.
2, there's no jerseys to hand out, just
jackets.
Jackets, yeah.
Get some cool jackets, everybody. We're a cool jacket.
It's your sideline jacket. Here you go. And don't lose it because it's coming out of your paycheck.
There's only 2 quarterbacks who make that league watchable right now. Can you name them?
Tim Tebow's one of them.
No.
Well, are you talking about what they talked about on the radio this morning?
Yeah, you would hear it, right? Yeah.
Johnny Manziel's one?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm not sure who the other would be.
Colin Kaepernick.
Yep.
Oh, yep, definitely. And neither of them are signed to the league.
Yep.
No.
But yeah, this the set, it looks like what I imagine MLS draft would have looked like in, I don't know, 99, 2000.
Yeah.
Like there's 4 rows. There's 4 rows of people there.
That's about right.
They had this weird QB waiting room. I don't know.
It looks like the players are being interviewed in a garage with a backdrop.
I feel like this is like a restaurant, like a concert hall, like a small concert area.
Oh, they're wearing starter jackets, by the way, which makes it even more hilarious.
It's like being on an episode of an investigation discovery show and saying, "I've made it."
We don't know anybody like that, though.
Nope.
Oh wow, he's showing off his shirt and tie now.
Yeah. See? No one knows who these people are, and no one ever will.
I didn't know who Troy Cook was.
Yeah, tailored by Men's Warehouse. You're going to like the way you look. I guarantee it.
You know what this league is? This league is you're trying to be the next Tommy Maddox.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Or Rod Smart, right? That was the wide receiver.
He hate me. Yep.
That's it.
Or the CFL back in the 90s.
When they tried to expand into what's it called?
They didn't try. They actually did. They had a Baltimore team for a while.
Yeah, they won the Grey Cup, I think.
Yeah, Baltimore won the Grey Cup.
There you go. And then they got the Ravens. They're like, well, so much for that experiment.
Yeah, bye-bye.
All right. Anything else for Dumping Ground?
Nope. Miserable day. Can't wait to go to a miserable game on Thursday. Can't wait to drive to the stadium or sit in traffic and just be fucking mad. Go home mad. Just be full of anger.
I think I may get us a steak to just numb some of the pain.
Are we doing Terrible Team of the Week?
Yeah, the Red Bulls.
Red Bulls. That's what the Terrible Team of the Week is.
I know. I wasn't sure.
No, they're terrible. That was a fucking piss poor piece of shit performance.
Sure was.
It was shittier than this quarterback draft in this fake football league.
It was shittier than Mr. Hanky the Christmas Poo.
Oh, way shittier.
You want to know how bad it was? I just remember this. New York City at least scored a goal in Atlanta.
Well, we did too, but it was taken away. So
yeah.
They scored a legit goal.
Yeah.
It was shittier than that porta potty that Dennis Rodman tipped over that Macho Man was in during Road Wild 1999.
Yeah.
Were Rey Mysterio getting thrown into the side of the trailer?
Oh, that's some classic stuff too. Fucking wrestling's not even making me happy right now. It's like nothing.
That's why I'm not watching WWE right now.
It's not wrestling's fault. I'm just so angry it can't even make me happy.
Think about the Boiler Room. Think about the Forza Lucia Christmas card.
Yeah, that makes me happy.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, let's wrap this up.
Great.
Patreon.com/Red Bull Rant, $1 a month. All you need for the exclusive content, such as monthly wrap-ups and during the playoffs, which is probably not going to be too much longer, the special openings. RedBullRant@gmail.com if you would like to email us. 973-348-5329 is the voicemail. You can call us like Taxi did. Facebook.com/Red Bull Rant, on Twitter at Red Bull Rant, for the show at Dr. Stooge, for myself at PMacDA2 for Pat, at The Truman for Truman. Subscribe to our show via iTunes, Stitcher Radio, Google Play, YouTube, pretty much anywhere you can find a podcast. Last words before we get out of here.
Well, chances are Pat's not getting a special Red Bull jersey, and I'm not getting a fucking tattoo because this team fucking hates their fans. And I guess begrudgingly, because I'm only keeping a tradition here. Win.
Yeah, I got some Battlefield 5 to play, so if we can wrap this up.
All right, so for Pat, Truman, and myself, this has been episode number 292 of the Red Bull Rant. Thank you guys for tuning in. And as always, go Red Bulls.
Bye, I guess.
Meh.